Hi, I'm Claire. Welcome to Claria Yoga. This short sequence is going to target the muscles around the femur bone and the hips. So if you tend to get tight hips, or maybe you're a runner, a cyclist, you do a lot of sport, these short exercises will just help to create a little balance and ease out any tension that you might be feeling. So for the practice you'll need a couple of blocks and a blanket for underneath your knees if you find that the floor is feeling a little hard against your knees, and the final pose will be resting on a bolster, so you'll need to find a bolster or maybe a couple of cushions to rest your legs on. So we'll get started on our back. So take your time to turn around and find your way onto your back, and give yourselves some room so that you can move your legs from side to side. So when you're ready, start to stretch out your legs and stretch out your arms along the side of your body, and take a couple of moments just to arrive here in the space that you're in, and slowly make your way a little closer towards your body. Close your eyes here, take a deep inhale, and with your exhale, let go completely. Surrender your weight to the support of the floor. And then, keeping your left leg extended on the floor, draw your right knee in towards you. Interlace your fingers below your right knee and create some gentle pressure here. Give that knee a comfortable squeeze. Maintaining this pressure on the right side, extend through the left leg and flex your left foot, and then slide your left leg out to the side a little, and you might feel a gentle pulling sensation starting on your inner thigh or maybe the top of your leg where your hip flexor is. So breathe into this stretch here nice and gently. Don't force anything. Allow this little practice to be an opportunity for you to listen to your body and to go at your body's pace and rhythm. So give yourselves time and invite a little patience into your practice. So take one more breath here, and then keep your knee in towards you and extend your lower leg up towards the ceiling, and you're flexing your right foot to the ceiling. Now you might be able to stay here with your legs behind your thigh, or maybe you want to bring your right hand along your shin and your calf up towards your ankle, or you may have room to take your outer edge of the foot on the right side. Wherever your hands are on your leg, slowly breathe here and gently ease your knee a little closer to your body. Now, depending on the structure in your hip, you may find your knee comes out towards your armpit like mine, or it may come a little closer to your sternum, and this depends on the structure in your hips. Take one more breath here, and with your next inhale, ease your leg out to the right a little more, even just a couple of millimeters. Your knee is still bent. And exhale, bring the lower leg into the left hand and bring your leg across your body and extend through the right arm. So you're moving into a gentle twist here. Do the same again. With your next inhale, bring the leg into your right hand, open up, and exhale, leg into the left hand, draw the leg across the body, right arm opens out. And last time, opening up with your inhale, and exhale, bring the leg into the left hand, leg across the body, and pause here in your twist. Extend your right arm to the side and look towards your right hand if that feels comfortable for your neck. Take 2 full breaths here, and slowly ease your leg back into your center position. Bend your left knee, place that foot on the floor, and then cross your right ankle above your left knee. It may be enough for you to place your right hand on the inside of your knee and just push that right knee away. Or you may want to go a little further with me. So pick up your left knee, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh, and slowly draw your left knee in. And you should feel that stretch, starting on the outer thigh of your right leg. So again, without forcing anything, breathe into whatever depth you're reaching in your own body. Take a last breath here. And then release your hands, release both legs and stretch the legs along the mat. Take a moment here, just notice the difference between both sides. And we start again on the other side. So keep your right leg extended on the mat now and bend your left knee in towards you. Interlace the fingers below the left knee and gently draw the knee in. Pause here, take a breath and start that extension through the right leg. Flex the right foot and slide the leg out to the side. And breathe here into the sensations that you may feel through your left hip and through your right hip. And then keep your left knee in towards you and release the lower leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the left foot against the ceiling. Option here to keep your hands behind your thigh, or maybe you want to move your left hand up towards your ankle, or you may be able to take hold of the knife edge of your left foot. Whichever place that your hands are resting on your leg, you're slowly easing your knee in towards you a little further. Again, no forcing, just giving your body time to release when it's ready. And take a couple of breaths here. With your next inhale, gently ease the leg out to the left a little more, even just a couple of millimeters. And with your exhale, bring your lower leg into your right hand. Your leg moves across your body and your left arm extends out to the side. You move into your twist. And again, as you inhale, open your leg out to the side. Your knee is bent here. And exhale, bring the leg across your body, extend through your left arm. And one more time, inhaling to open up. And exhale, bring the leg across your body. Move into your twist with your left arm out to the side in your T position. Turn your head to the left if that feels comfortable for your neck. Take a breath here. And slowly bring the leg back to your center position. Bend your right knee, place the right foot on the floor, and cross the left ankle above your right knee. So this may be enough for you here to feel the stretch on your outer thigh on the left leg, taking the left hand and just pushing that left knee away. If you want to go further with me, pick up your right knee, interlace your hands behind your right thigh and gently draw the right knee in. And take a couple of breaths here. At any point in this exercises, if you feel that your chin is starting to jut up towards the ceiling, then you may want to place a blanket under your head to help stabilize your neck. Take one last breath here and slowly release both feet back down. Extend both legs, arms down by the sides of your body, and take one full breath here. And then bend your knees and roll to your side. Use your hands to press yourselves up. So you're going to move into your all fours position. So turn to the side and come to all fours. If you find that your knees are uncomfortable on the hardness of the floor, or your mat is not quite soft enough for your knees, then take your blanket and place it underneath your knees for extra support. And bring your blocks in front of you so that you can place your hands on top of your blocks, and this gives you extra height in your body and a little more room for your legs. So So if you're using yoga blocks, you can choose whichever height suits your body. I tend to use the medium height and that suits me well. Come to your all fours position, placing your knees underneath your hips and your wrists more or less underneath your shoulders. And help your left foot between your blocks. Tuck the right toes and wiggle the right knee back a little and start to release down in the hips and then untuck your right toes. Maintain that extension through the spine. So this is where the blocks help to create that height so that you're not rounding down. So try to make sure that you're broadening through your collarbones and your chest is forward. Release in the hips here, but just maintain a little pressure so you're squeezing just a little to maintain the integrity of your hips. Take one more breath in, and as you exhale, press into the blocks, lift your hips and come onto the heel and you're extending through your left leg here into the hamstring muscle. Again, trying to maintain that straight back and keeping a neutral position of your neck. On your next inhale, you come forward, so we move dynamically with the breath here. And exhale, pick up your hips and move back into your hamstring stretch. So these are also called runner's lunges. So move forwards again on an inhale, and then exhale, come back into that hamstring stretch. Pause here. Taking one more breath. And then come forwards. Bring both hands on the inside of your left foot, and you may want to wiggle your left foot out to the edge of your mat to give yourselves more space. This may be enough for you as you come into a variation of your lizard pose. You can stay here with your arms straight, or you may have room to bend your elbows and bring your elbows down towards the blocks, or you may even be on the floor. And creating a little more room for your hips here, slowly wiggle from side to side. So just a gentle wiggling or rocking from side to side in the hips, just getting into all those little crevices, helping to ease out any underlying tension. Take one more breath here. And then if your elbows are bent, straighten your arms again. And then you all move your left knee back to your original all fours position, and you find your all fours set up again. So doing the same on the other side again, making sure your knees are below your hips, your wrists more or less below your shoulders. Help your right foot between your blocks. Tuck your left toes and wiggle that left knee back a little to that comfortable position on this side. Untuck the left toes and start to release your hips down. Now once again, you are enjoying a stretch here, but don't hang too much in the hips. You're squeezing your muscles a little to maintain some support for the joints. And breathe here again, finding that extension through the spine, broadening through the collarbones, chest forwards, and neck in that neutral position. So what I mean by that is don't kick your head back. Make sure that your neck is in line with the spine by bringing your chin in and slightly down towards your chest. Take one more breath here, and then pick up your hips, come onto the heel of your right foot and move into your right hamstring stretch. Breathe here. And one leg may feel very different to the other. So be open to the experience on this side. And we'll move dynamically with the breath now. On an inhale, come forwards, lower your hips. On the exhale, come up, move into your hamstring stretch. And again, coming forwards. Exhale back. And last time, both positions, forwards and back. And this time, as you come forwards, place both hands on the inside of your right foot and wiggle your right foot out a little to give yourself some space. Once again, you have the option to stay here. This may be enough for your body. If you feel you have room to go further without forcing, slowly bend your elbows and bring yourselves down either towards the support that you're using or down towards the floor. And start to rock again gently from side to side. Stay connected to your breath here. And these small movements just work into those nooks and crannies through your hip joint and help to release any underlying tension. Take one more breath here. And if your elbows are bent, straighten your arms again. Pick up your hips and help your right knee back to your original all fours position. And move your blocks away. And then take your blanket to come underneath your sitting bones, and you're going to come to a cross-legged position and prepare for your butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet together, and we're now targeting the inner thigh area in your legs. So it really depends on your own body as to what's more comfortable for you, whether you have your feet a little closer to the groin or further away for this variation. So just choose a position that suits you. Once you're there, allowing the knees to come out to the side, keep that integrity in the spine, so that gentle engagement in the core. You're bringing the shoulder blades together to broaden across your upper chest and collarbones, and bring the neck in line with the spine again, with the chin in and slightly down. And as you come forwards, if you've got room to go further, try not to round through the spine. For this variation, you're keeping that spine nice and straight. And you're breathing here. When you reach your comfortable depth, you pause. And your comfortable depth may be sitting up. So once again, try to be honest and patient with your body. It will release in time when it's ready. And the more you do these exercises, the easier it will become. So you're going to take another couple of breaths with this straight back variation. And then for the last 2 full breaths, round down completely now. So you come over your feet. If you have room to come down and release your arms to the floor, then do so. Just create that rounding in the spine, release through the shoulders, neck and head as much as you can. And take a full breath here. And then use your hands to press yourselves back up again. So remove the blanket from underneath you, and you may want to use the blanket for your head. So if you are prone to a tight neck, you might find that creating just a little roll for underneath your neck is quite therapeutic. So do that by rolling up your blanket just a little. One roll, depending on the thickness of the blanket, might be enough. And so get that ready behind you. And then take your bolster, and this is going to rest underneath your knees. And if you don't have a bolster, then a couple of cushions, a couple of pillows will work just as well. And pick up your legs and bring the backs of your knees to rest on the bolster. Create some comfortable space between your legs, and then lean back on your hands and start to lie down. And wiggle your blanket around so that it comes to the right position underneath your neck. So I just need to shuffle around here to get that in the right position. And in terms of the height of that roll that you're using, you will know if it feels too high, because it won't feel right underneath the neck. So just make sure that you're creating a neutral level of support for your neck here. And then bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing the ceiling. And start to release the weight of your legs entirely to the support of the bolster. Release your spine down into the mat. Relax through the shoulders and all the way down to the fingers. And take a few moments of stillness here, just to allow your body to absorb what you've just done. And you can stay here as long as you wish. If you can take at least 5 minutes to rest your legs, to rest your mind, then please do so. I'll leave you here for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Namaste.